Oh, hello! Good afternoon! What's up, my prideful peeps? Hello! As you can see, things look a little bit different. And if you haven't been watching my previous videos, you should really go back and watch my previous videos. Then you'll know that this would happen after I got under 250 pounds. Well, guess what? As of Monday, officially 249.4. I don't know what the hell that laugh was. Apparently I'm planning on auditioning for The Wicked Witch of the West. Defying gravity.
Tell them how I am defying gravity.
Sometimes I just live in my own little world inside my head. I'm so happy that I no longer look like Grizzly Adams, the Mountain Man. That was painful. Like literally, like it itched all the time. And as you can see, like when my beard grows in, it actually like irritates my skin. So I think that I'm gonna be doing a lot better job of keeping myself more clean shaven, or at least keep my facial hair a lot shorter. That probably will help my skin the most. But I think the major victory in all this was reaching that 250 minus weight goal, and I celebrated all day. I was not going to shave until the evening, but since I'm working from home, when it got to be lunchtime, I decided, let's just do it. I'm shaving, I'm taking it off. I'm gonna be rid of it, and I'm gonna move on from here. So this is the final week of June, which means it's the final week of Pride Month.
Hi.
But don't get it twisted. The Pride Diary is going to continue all the way through the next year and hopefully beyond. Yeah. So anyway, back to the update. I have stopped doing that 10-minute a day workout. And that stopped last week. But the reason I stopped is I'm actually now working with a personal trainer. What? Yeah, I never thought I was gonna do that in my life. But it was definitely time for me to make a change in my life to put me on the right path to sustainability. So last year, while I was living with my parents and trying to figure out how I was gonna stay active and be healthy through this whole pandemic quarantine thing, I started looking online for exercises and tips and all that other fun stuff. I actually found Trevor Rea on Twitter, and I'll be honest, he was cute, so I started following him. But he had some really, really awesome stuff on there. So he had this offer to get this free 5-day workout routine, and I submitted my email and requested it and got it and thought nothing more about it because my mom and I started doing these walks and just doing very, low impact things to try and, do better for us. And I mean, it worked at the time. I maintained my weight. I didn't lose anything, but I didn't gain a whole lot either. So after all of the issues that I had after we bought the house and dealing with a lot of personal stuff, I decided to find those again. And so I did the first workout and it kicked my butt. I think it was like 3 different squat exercises in a row. And I think after like 15 squats, I think my legs finally just said nope. And so I stopped. But luckily, Trevor and one of his trainers, Stacy, reached out to me, started talking, and really got interested in doing the program. So long story short, I'm now working with Trevor and Stacy on getting myself healthy and losing weight. This isn't sponsored in any way. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. I do want to give a shout out to Trevor and Stacy because they're awesome, and I'm working with Trevor right now, and when Stacy comes back from vacation, I'm gonna be working with her too. I'm really, really excited. What I started the process with, and if you've been following me on Facebook or Instagram, you've seen my 10-day detox diet series. They had me start with the 10-day detox. It's not like some, crazy pill or powder or liquid or anything else like that to make you lose weight. What it is just getting you back down to the basics. So you're eating really, really clean, really, really lean, no processed stuff, no sugars, very, very low carb, and that's to get you started. I've been lucky enough that in the past 7 days, I've lost 10 pounds.
Oh shit.
I'm a little surprised because honestly, when I started this process, I was at 302, and I've kind of been like a pong ball, bouncing back and forth between the 250 and the 300 range, not really getting a whole lot of results or doing a whole lot. And I honestly didn't think that this detox diet was really going to do anything for me. I thought I'd lose a couple of pounds of water weight and get started on, getting ready to do more of a nutrition focused training exercise regimen. That is something that I could use to continue to keep myself healthy through the years past just losing the weight. I didn't really expect the results that I got, and I still have 3 days left. It's only day 8 right now. I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday will be day 11. So I'm kind of excited to see where things are going to go. But to bring it back full circle, so beyond the training, one of the reasons I started doing this video series was to document my health journey. And one of the things I want to show you is where my weight has changed. On May 29th, I weighed 261.6 pounds, according to my scale. Now, on June 29th, I weighed 248.8 pounds. That's massive. That is a massive movement. And I'll be honest with you. So when I went out to Shenandoah and I was a little bit bad over the weekend, by that next Monday, my weight jumped up. Actually, it was by Tuesday. I started on Tuesday. My weight jumped back up to 258.8. In the course of 7 days, I lost exactly 10 pounds. Wow. Now, I'm not telling you guys that this is going to be your results. I'm in no way encouraging or discouraging you from getting a personal trainer or starting to work with a nutritionist or any of that other fun stuff, because, no, actually, I would encourage you to do it because I'm having an awesome time. I forgot where I was going. I forgot what my point was. One of the things with this detox diet plan that was so important was sticking to it. I needed to get rid of all the junk and make sure there was no more junk in my system, flush all that stuff out, and get myself back to the baseline. Part of that was also increasing my water intake, making sure that I was still getting my steps in and physical activity, weighing myself every single day so that way we could establish that baseline and figure out what was going on. I'm still in that detox process. I still have a few days left, like I said, but I'm really excited to see where things go from there. So back to the exercises. I really haven't done anything except for walking and a couple other menial tasks. Like last weekend, we went out and painted my parents' porch, and that definitely included some physical activity. We were wiped after we got back home, but it's definitely a change from what I was doing before. I think the thing I like about it the most is having such a strong support system. With having a trainer, they're always available to me to talk to and to answer questions. And I mean, I'm not high maintenance. I don't expect instantaneous responses, but they get back to you pretty quick. I'm not going to be standing there at the grocery store looking at a piece of food and messaging them or sending them a picture and asking, is this acceptable? And expecting an answer right at that minute. That's insane. And if you're expecting those kind of responses, then maybe you should hire someone to follow you around 24/7 to give you this advice, because I don't necessarily want to put anyone out like that either. But long story short, they're really, really awesome. So a couple of things about this week to go over. With the detox diet, it definitely changed the way that I was eating. My caloric intake didn't really change because I was already doing kind of reduced calories from before and already doing reduced carbs from before, so that didn't really change. What did change was the type of food that I was eating. That was really awesome. I eat a lot of chicken, but I like chicken. I eat a lot of broccoli. I like broccoli. I eat a lot of green beans. I like green beans. A lot of lean protein and greens. That was what a lot of it was. I also started eating breakfast again. I never thought I'd really go for breakfast. I never really thought that worked well for me, but it kind of does. I'm enjoying eating breakfast again. I'm having basically scrambled eggs and sausage every morning. I'm not having heap tons of scrambled eggs and sausage, but I'm having a decent amount. I've discovered the joys of egg whites, how it's actually better. I like the egg whites better. It's a combination of egg whites and organic eggs, and it seems to sit well with me, so I'm all for it. Some of the negatives were lightheadedness. Obviously, reduced calories and physical activity makes things kind of go out of whack, so I was feeling kind of funny, but I'm really hoping that that's going to pass once I actually get back into eating a little bit more regularly, eating more the sustainable way. The lightheadedness will go away. Positive and a negative being the water. Drinking so much water every day, I feel great. I feel like my body is more hydrated. I feel like things aren't stagnant. I actually kind of have less aches and pains in my body, even after doing it for just a week. More lubrication for your joints and all that other fun stuff. I also feel like I have to pee all the time. And that was a learning curve, figuring out when to stop drinking water in the evening. And literally the only things I've had to drink for the past 7 days have been coffee and water. And I've been getting, 100+ ounces of water every day. So that's a lot. One of the negatives is I do miss my lunch shakes. I really enjoyed having my shakes. I didn't really have to do a whole lot of work to make the shake at the time I was making it, as long as I prepped it. But my trainer also gave me a recipe for a green smoothie, so I'm gonna be trying that soon too, once I get off of this detox. That kind of rounds out how the week went. It's funny because it felt like so much longer than 7 days, but it also flew by at an immeasurable pace. Trying to think of what to say. Words that mean things. Words that mean things. So I guess in recap, it was an awesome week. I started working with a trainer, I changed up my diet, I lost 10 pounds, and I'm feeling awesome. And on top of that, I'm also feeling optimistic for the future. The negatives weren't really in play at all that week. Even if stuff sucked, it didn't really bother me. I didn't really notice it. And I think part of that is finally getting myself back to a mental place where I'm feeling comfortable. That's not a video for today. That is definitely a video for another day. I just wanted to share that with y'all and let you know I'm not changing my goals. I'm changing my methodology. And one of the best things that you can do when you're unsure of something is to ask for help. And at this point, that's how I kind of feel. I need that extra help. I've been suffering with my weight for over 10 years. Before that, I suffered with my weight all the way through childhood. Obviously, I wasn't doing something right. The period of time where I did get skinny and I was in shape was not sustainable, and that's the problem, and I need to learn how to keep that sustainability in the future. So with this being actually the last video that's going to air in Pride Month, I do just want to show off my awesome little rainbow shirt, Recruiter. If that triggers you in any way, then you definitely don't understand about the LGBT community.
Gay!
So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with this recording. I'm squeezing this all in before work today. I feel like I'm kind of in a rush, and I'm gonna be spending the evening trying to get ready to go out so I can actually publish my video on the actual day that I film it and get the content out there to you guys. And I've really kind of streamlined my process too, so I think that kind of works. Yeah, let me know if you want to see my process, because that's kind of cool too.